Happy Easter, House. This is Comrade Agboderic, the senior advisor. You see, I want to just thank Soldier Ants for this wonderful audio way maker, for a call on our way of communication, you know, because it be very important if people want unite, if people want collaborate. Communication be one of the key, and I don't write plenty on that. We go for always the ask ourselves now which group we the target. Which people we target? One target na intellectuals, one target na the medium class Ambazonians. We want good right down to the grassroots way mommy them. They go then to go feed they understand wetin it they go on. Because this liberation struggle no be na intellectuals and they go liberate we. Because the intellectuals they don't try their best, but they don't make too a lot of mistake alongside. So our way of communicating, we don't say I said most of the problem in or for instance this liberation struggle don't it be caused by bad communication. Ambazonians they don't inherit that francophone or man not even say francophone that Cameroonian bad way of communication where they put pride ahead, you know. And when you put pride ahead, you miss your target of communication. And for the way you see, even this war with Mr. Paul Biya and a gang they can't declare them. Now, because of bad communication, where it be crowded with pride. So we really need to change our way of communication. All the groups, the IG, the activists, they get to learn which way they call and say good communication skills. Especially our language. We need to know how to approach others. We need to know how to talk to others. We need to know. So it be very important. Make we learn how to reach others. And as our brother Soldier Ants don't talk, if you see, Ruwa don't always be people where me I admire, Not now, I start admiring Ruwa since from the time I joined this liberation struggle. From 1984, where I can't start know about this liberation struggle, where by then it will be a revolution. It will be a revolution. We will fight for a revolutionary change within Cameroon. So my chairman, late Chief Alben Ngwana, when I be the first Cameroon barman manager, he create a political party known as the Cameroon Democratic Party. And Pa Godi Dinka, he will be one of the 24 lawyers and where they be back that party up. And by then I will still be a student for secondary school, so I will be the representative of the party inside Manu. So it will be very interesting, when even Pa Dinka come up, for 1985, after they be try to launch this party where I talk about, most people don't know say na the first Democratic Party. That most people don't know the first opposition party inside that part of the territory. After Mr. Ayijo leave, it was the Cameroon Democratic Party. It is not the SDF. It is not the SDF. Most people in a saying I think we will not want to go for back history. But when I talk to people like Edwin Gang do understand what they talk. So me, I don't always stand for say me Edwin call the Edwin Gang. I'm not even Edwin because I don't talk mostly with the Padinka own picking. I don't tell them say look, Ruwa. Look, una no think say this generation that the generation for 85, 90, where they know anything about Ruwa, they don't know. If una think say people know about Ruwa, na just an assumption. People just get how we call them They just gain a surface understanding of Rua. They don't know the part where Rua don't play for this liberation struggle. Why I call it liberation struggle? Because we know more. You see, language as I talk, it be very important. Because I hear most of even intellectual, even Comrade Edwin Gang, I hear it call a revolution. It is still called a revolution. Or 2027, it is still 23. It is still called a revolution. But of which we don't pass that stage of revolution. And for the way me and the one man who move from that stage of revolution to enter inside liberation struggle. And this be very important because even Yipa Dinka be don't declare them. Say if Cameroon no green for go back for the revolutionary changes we want them, which means go try to see if we can go back to the two-state confederation where will be decided will be also will come into Cameroon. If they fail for Duam, we go engage in a liberation struggle. It not be also we go engage for a revolutionary fight. No. He said we go engage for, which means we step out of that ring of revolution, we enter inside a new phase or a new ring of liberation. What it be mean now? Say, in a revolutionary fight, where we be engage ourselves from 1985. Ma just take a shot from there to 1994. Because that revolutionary fight be end for 1994 after the Bamenda Proclamation, where it be lead to the creation of the SCNC, where it be supposed now to take Ambazonian in that phase of liberation, where of course they be doing. So when we keep on the talk of revolution, it means say we still get that notion. So we want remain within the one Cameroon, either through a two-state federation or not even through a confederation, or maybe through a federation of different states, maybe 4, 5, 2, 3, 10 states as Cameroon the proposer, or even within the decentralization. Oh, don't forget decentralization is also a form of it's also a form of federation. So we will not confuse. See? So if we Ambazonians they don't leave that part of this struggle, they call it again revolution. This struggle now is a liberation war, which means we the one leave Cameroon totally. We don't get anything to do with Cameroon again. And that is why we get to be very careful with our language, especially when we meet diplomats. If you meet a diplomat and you talk so you didn't in a revolutionary fight, the first proposals for that diplomat for any solution go tell you say he go one more go back for federation. Because revolution, when I get revolutionary change within a system, when they change them. But once we fail the revolutionary change, the other partner no one do what we do next. We engage in a liberation struggle, which means we the one leave that partner for be on our own totally. So all these Ambazonians, when they inside this Sokamif, where they call themselves nationalists, they still talk of revolution. Oh, a revolution. When una meet on me, una be careful because I go challenge una for any whole way una day. Una be very careful. And we don't talk this thing. People know the even educated people the way they inside the show. They need the one make we for believe say there is no difference between a revolution and a liberation struggle, a revolutionary struggle and a liberation struggle. But I think if we be followed by Dinka very well, it be specified for one of the audios. He talks say if Cameroon fail, and at the same thing too for Bamenda Proclamation, they say if Pobia fail for get any constitutional change. When I go to paragraph 5, paragraph 7 and 8, it be clearly there. But from paragraph 7 and 8, for that proclamation, it be clear say if Cameroon fail for attend into this revolutionary change one time, this constitutional change one time, then the SCNC will move we to a liberation of the southern Cameroons, which means 1994 was the end of any revolution, which means anything will be one of change inside Cameroon, whether through multi-party, through anything, which means for keep we inside that Cameroon. It be end for 1994. So even our party, where they be go for tripartite talks, like late Pa Litumbe, we will get people like Professor Castle Anyangwe. Me, I be challenge them. I be challenge when Pa Litumbe become for Manfe peace agreement. I be challenge it. Me and I will begin a private discussion and I challenge it. I said that was a violation of the Bamenda Proclamation. We know be supposed because from Bamenda Proclamation we don't make it clearly say no more. All thing we supposed to do now is about liberation. So any man where he want go for negotiation or for anything or for go talk with Cameroon for keep we inside this revolutionary dance, you go face and hardly with people like us. And that is why she even Pal Wilbur, where come to talk that revolutionary thing, and he's just looking so. I took a time I look at it, but this part is confused or what? What is he trying to tell us? We not more day for that phone child line them again. People will understand that. We not day again. This generation is a never again generation. So if we by the one can make they stop all these their revolution change. We no go be with Cameroon again. Make them put them for their head. We no go be with them. We are in a liberation fight to remove Cameroon into our territory. That annexation must stop. That is what we are in. So more will be very careful with our language. So I should talk and I thank you very much for that. So that if we bring in good language, you will see and say most of the problems we get inside this liberation struggle among the groups. If Capo Daniel know how to communicate, because communication not mean that for just can show the true words. If Capo Daniel know how to communicate, how to use language for avoid tension, he will find. If Asu Lucas fit do am, he go fine. If Don Pasho fit use am, if he know how to do, because all of them don't know it, they don't know. I mean they accept it, they don't know. If they agree say they know and they do am, it means that they be na people where they won't bring confusion for this liberation struggle. May all the activists then will get like Eric Tato them, all these J. Carl, where they use language anyhow. No, you see, and some of them are people where they study language, eh? So when they use that, which means they intentionally inflame disorder inside this liberation struggle. So make all these activists then, they make you chair spokesman for IG, spokesman for IG Sako, spokesman for IG Seseku, spokesman IG Chris Arno, Maranta, know how to use language for communicate so that you know put fire for play where you not supposed to be. So when we start if we control our language, and not we're not gonna limit that only for them. Even these chair people, these people call themselves leaders, you know. For man for just can't throw a careless language, you think you be up there, you know. You know, man, let me I be disagree with plenty of them, and that's why finally I say no. I don't belong to any group. I don't want to be for inside all those mess. But I would like to be inside the liberation that they keep playing my own part of it. So please thank you again for that. And I believe your advice, Comrade Edwin Gangoron, listen that advice, and through that way we go feed now rural African with program, because I don't tell you they come with programs so that if we open a small TV so that if we go educate Ambazonian on the truth. On the truth. And that's why I make some write up. When you be right, they say, "Mommy, I answer all those questions." I just look at them and say, and for me, you see, it's a whole book, you know, when it comes to Ruwa and when it comes to do our liberation struggle. So thank you. This na comrade Agbo, wey na the senior advisor for this liberation struggles. We and a day for Oslo, Norway. Una stay blessed.